Welcome to today's episode of IRCC's New Immigration Pilots Unveiled, your go-to source for the latest immigration news and insights. I'm your host, HOK Canada Immigration, and I'm excited to bring you breaking news straight from the press conference held earlier today by Immigration, Refugees, and Citizenship Canada, or IRCC. Key takeaways from this podcast. 1. IRCC introduced 2 new immigration pilots to support rural and Francophone minority communities. 2. The Rural Community Immigration Pilot aims to address labor shortages in rural areas, while the Francophone Community Immigration Pilot focuses on enhancing French-speaking newcomer settlement outside Quebec. 3. Both pilot programs are set to launch in fall 2024, with the community application process starting this spring. 4. The Rural Community Immigration Pilot offers opportunities for skilled workers to settle in rural areas facing labor shortages. 5. The Francophone Community Immigration Pilot aims to increase French-speaking newcomer settlement outside Quebec, supporting economic development and demographic growth. 6. Eligibility criteria for both pilots are expected to include work experience, language proficiency, and community recommendation. In a groundbreaking announcement, IRCC unveiled 2 new immigration pilots aimed at revitalizing rural and Francophone minority communities across Canada. Let's dive into the details. Immigration Minister Mark Miller emphasized the vital role of regional immigration in strengthening Canada's economy, particularly in connecting businesses in remote communities with skilled newcomers. These new pilots are designed to attract and retain skilled foreign workers, contributing to the economic and linguistic vitality of rural and Francophone minority communities. Rural Community Immigration Pilot. IRCC's Rural Community Immigration Pilot aims to address labor shortages in rural areas by enabling eligible newcomers to pursue permanent residence in Canada. Similar to the existing Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot, this initiative targets newcomers who can help rural communities overcome critical job shortages and are committed to long-term residency in these smaller communities. Francophone Community Immigration Pilot. On the other hand, IRCC's Francophone Community Immigration Pilot focuses on enhancing the number of French-speaking newcomers settling in communities outside of Quebec. This initiative not only supports the economic development of Francophone minority communities, but also aims to restore and increase their demographic weight across Canada. Application and eligibility. Both pilot programs are set to launch in fall 2024, with the community application process opening this spring. While specific details are forthcoming, candidates will likely need to meet various eligibility criteria, including work experience, language proficiency, and community recommendation. In conclusion, IRCC's new immigration pilots represent a significant step forward in Canada's commitment to regional and linguistic diversity. If you're interested in learning more about these initiatives and exploring your eligibility for Canadian immigration, stay tuned for further updates. Remember, the link to the full article with detailed information can be found in the podcast description. Thank you for tuning into today's episode of IRCC's New Immigration Pilots Unveiled. Until next time, stay informed, stay engaged, and keep dreaming of your Canadian journey. Source and credit for the article discussed in this episode can be found in the video description below.